Leadership Roles in Management, a Case Study by Gabriella Burris, Heather Hill, and Destiny Smith. This case study involves an RN with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing who graduated 6 months ago. While working within the outpatient emergency group, there is a growing conflict with a fellow RN who is diploma educated, who constantly makes belittling remarks towards the new RN's education and abilities. The conflict could be due to many things, including ideas, values, or feelings. Conflict is generally defined as the internal or external discord that results from differences in values, ideas, or feelings between two or more people. The diploma-educated nurse could have a preconceived notion that new BSN nurses are less than capable to work in the same capacity as a diploma-educated nurse. These feelings could account for all the discord that is happening between these two nurses. Another issue adding to the discord is the satisfactory rating the RN with a BSN is receiving from the clinical supervisor. The category of conflict for this case study is clearly interpersonal conflict. Marquis and Huston define interpersonal conflict as conflict that happens between two or more people with differing values, goals, and beliefs. Furthermore, Marquis and Huston go on to say people-focused conflicts are based on emotions and feelings and are more of a personal attack. Reviewing interpersonal conflict possibilities, interpersonal conflict could also be caused because differences exist between goals and responsibility assigned to individuals working together. Individuals in this case study are in the felt conflict stage. Felt conflict occurs when the conflict is emotionalized. This is because the new nurse internalizing the conflict is feeling increasingly defensive about the constant belittling remarks made by the experienced nurse. The manager should intervene during the overt conflict stage. This is the stage when action is taken in the conflict. Overt conflict stage, which can also be called manifest conflict, include actions of withdraw, compete, debate, or seek conflict resolution. A manager must be prepared with the best strategy for dealing with the conflict. Confrontation or third-party consultation allows the individuals to open up and speak about the conflict. Confrontation strategies have the manager urging subordinates to attempt to handle their own problems by using face-to-face communication. Third-party strategies use the manager or other neutral party to help resolve conflicts constructively. The goal for any conflict is a win-win situation. In this situation, that may look like both finding a common goal, like a comfortable work environment, and working towards that end goal. Third-party consultation is an appropriate resolution strategy for this case study. Marquis and Huston define third-party consultation when the manager or other neutral party is present to help resolve conflicts constructively. If, however, the conflict involves multiple parties and highly charged emotions, the manager may find outside experts helpful for facilitation, communication, and finding a resolution. Both parties in this case study are professional nurses, although one has higher schooling and the other has more experience. In this case, the new nurse is feeling defensive due to the comments of the older nurse. Opening up about the feelings caused by the conflict may help. The older nurse may not realize that her comments are hurtful. There may need to be a letting out of feelings in case the older nurse is also hurt by certain actions of the younger nurse. If confrontation and third-party consultation are ineffective, behavior change may be considered depending on the severity of the experienced nurse's comments. She may need education or sensitivity training regarding bullying in the workplace. Behavior change is reserved for serious dysfunctional conflict in which educational models, training, development, or sensitivity training can be used to develop self-awareness and behavior changes. Structure change could be a potential next step as it is clear these coworkers are unable to come to a peaceful resolution and understanding. Moving one of the nurses to another unit or work area may be necessary to create a thriving environment for the new nurse. Structure change is defined as the need to intervene in unit conflict by transferring or discharging people. Other structure changes might include moving a department under another manager or implementing a grievance procedure. In conclusion, our insights from each member on how they will apply conflict resolution strategies in their practice with patients, coworkers, and leadership. Gabriella Burris stated, "I think open and early communication is the best option for solving most conflict with patients, coworkers, and staff. A lot of times, simple miscommunication is the root cause behind conflict. The sooner it is addressed, the better. I also think the attitude accompanying a confrontation or collaboration makes all the difference. Solutions are more likely to be reached when parties do not feel threatened or accused." Heather Hill stated, "The strategy of confrontation is a strategy I will use because face-to-face communication is the most effective way to solve an issue when time is of the essence. Confrontation as a conflict resolution breeds personal communication and leaves little room for misinterpretation. Soothing one party is a conflict strategy, although temporary, which can be effective as well when emotions are high and time is limited. I will use it to recognize the person's conflict, validating their feelings and concern, while allowing time for de-escalation of emotions so the conflict can be addressed at a later time. Destiny March stated, "In my own workplaces, oftentimes words are said that are hurtful, especially since I am a new nurse. I believe I will be able to utilize the confrontation strategy to speak with other individuals in my workplace to decrease conflict."